Welcome back, guys, to the Orlando Huskies franchise. It is week 1 of season 6. And on Monday Night Football, we're taking on the Las Vegas Raiders here in Orlando. Two division rivals competing on prime time. And the Raiders will start with the ball as James Aldridge kicks it deep to about the goal line. There's a nice tackle on the kick return down at the 23 as McDonald, under some new coaching and a revamped offensive line, is taking the field. 84 overall player, solid player, and he's had his way against us the past couple of seasons. There's a 1st and 10 from the 23 to begin the game for the Raiders. Trips to the left as Vigil Hatcher comes in immediately and gets a sack on the first play of the season. Loss of 7 on the play. Second and 17 now. The Huskies send a blitz. And Steven Stanton beat on the play. Can Stanton get to him? He gets him down at the 13-yard line, but a 72-yard pass downfield, and a great throw by McDonald under pressure. As the blitz was starting to close in, Cage with a great catch, beating the man coverage as Grimes now coming in, and Steven Stanton once again in the area for Stevens, and a touchdown allowed as the Huskies defense started off really well, and in 2 plays the Raiders score. As this is not the Huskies defense we saw in the preseason. As Gage is back a couple yards deep in the end zone, but will bring it out. And he gets met at the 18-yard line, and that's where this offense and Josh will start out. Josh, an 81 overall QB, has to take that leap this year and become into the elite category for QBs in the league. A 1st and 10 from the 18 for the Huskies. It's a handoff to Drew Stevens. Stevens picks up a nice gain of 5. It's going to be an interesting year for this offensive line. A couple of new names, a couple of old names. But looking to get a better result here as Josh hits Hunter underneath for a pickup of 4. Now, a big 3rd and 1 for this Huskies offense at the 27-yard line. It's a handoff to Drew Stevens, who has a nice hole, picks up a gain of about 5 on that play, and a new set of downs for the Huskies. Will be a 1st and 10 from the 31 now. Josh in gun here. Josh across the middle of the field to Hunter, who hangs on to it for another Huskies 1st down. Nice job by Josh stepping up into the pocket, delivering a dime downfield. Now a 1st and 10 from the 44. As Josh just tried to check it down to Drew Stevens, but is hit as he was trying to throw it, and a loss of 5 on the sack will bring us to a 2nd and 15 from the 38, halfway through this first quarter. As Drew Stevens with a nice run, and Stevens picks up the 1st down and more. Great blocking on the play downfield by everybody, especially the receivers. As Drew Stevens gets us a new set of downs, now a 1st and 10 from the 43. As Josh just takes off on this one, sliding down, but gets another 1st down, and the Huskies are moving downfield quickly. 1st and 10 from the 32. We'll see Steven Sutherland in the backfield for the first time this season. Josh under center. It's a handoff to Steven, and Steven picks up a nice gain of 5 as the offensive line is moving these Raiders defenders. 2nd and 5 from the 28. Trips to the left for Josh. Drew Stevens back in the backfield. as Josh tries to step up and is sacked on the play. Only a loss of 2 makes it a 3rd and 7 from the 30 now. Second sack of the drive for the Raiders. As Josh tried to go downfield, had Hunter but underthrew him, and Fox is able to deflect the ball. Hunter might have walked into the end zone if that's a good ball. As Sammy Leak is coming out onto the field, and that one is right down the middle. Makes it a 7-3 lead for the Raiders now. As James Aldridge will kick this one deep for the second time this quarter. About to the goal line, and Cage looking to return this one as well. Breaks a couple of tackles and finally brought down at the 20-yard line. There's an injury on the play to a Raiders player. Don't know who that is. Edwards, I believe, was his name. A 1st and 10 from the 20. As Caden nearly had a pick. Has had one each of the last 2 seasons, I believe, and nearly had another. 2nd and 1 from the 29. McDonald in an empty set here. And a good hit on the play. I don't know who made that tackle, but Justin Martinez was on the coverage. A new look for the linebackers this season. Couple of new players involved, and Justin Martinez is hit hard and then pancake downfield. Was Javon Young, but Shane, not the fastest player, tracks down Stokes down at the 7-yard line, and kinda have never seen that type of speed from Shane before, but was able to track the big running back downfield and able to get him down at the 7. Now a 1st and goal from the 7. It was a good play. Get him down at the 2. Stokes didn't start the game for the Raiders, but is in the game now for him and playing very well. Now a 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. McDonald under center, and he's looking to throw here. And an easy touchdown once again for Stevens, the tight end. 2nd touchdown of the game already, and it's off to a great start here in this season. This is not the way the Huskies wanted this season to open up. Down 11 points here on primetime, and these primetime woes have killed the Huskies for seasons now. Looking to fix this season as Gage brings it to the 21-yard line. That's where this offense will begin. 1st and 10 from the 21. Josh under center here. 2 tight ends on the field. It's a handoff to Drew Stevens, and Stevens hits a nice hole down to the 38-yard line, and Frank Webster hurt on the play. That is not good, but the backup will come out on the field for the Huskies. 1st and 10 from the 37. Damian gets his first catch of the season down to the 50-yard line. A great throw by Josh. Recognized the blitz, then threw it where the blitz was coming from. 1st and 10 from the 50. And Josh hits Jason Blacklock underneath, and he picks up a 1st down now. As the offense moving as a broken thumb for Frank Webster, and Alex Stockton, the backup guard, will have to come in for the Huskies here. Don't know how long Frank Webster will be out. But a 1st and 10. As Josh gonna take a shot deep downfield. As Kylo hangs onto it, a perfect ball from Josh. But I don't think Kylo got his feet in. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 from the 39-yard line. Empty set here for Josh. As Josh just takes off and slides down after picking up 9. And a couple of tight windows, but chose to run the ball instead. And now a 3rd and 1 from the 30. Joshua trips to the left. It's a handoff to Drew Stevens, who has a great, great lane down to the 13-yard line. And what a way to start this season from this offensive line. 1st and 10 from the 13. Josh on the run. Just out of reach for Damien, who had a step on his DB. Wasn't able to get him the ball. Now it's a 2nd and 10 from the 13. See what the Huskies do here with trips to the left. As he hits Jason Blacklock underneath. Jason still fighting. Finally brought down after a 3-yard gain. 3rd and 7 from the 10-yard line. Trips to the left once again. Drew Stevens in the backfield though. As Damien with a great catch and gets into the end zone for a Huskies touchdown. Great job by Damien to box out the defender, and Josh put the ball right on him. Makes it a 14-10 ball game for the Huskies. And they're going to have to get a defensive stop here. They want a chance to take the lead before halftime. As James Aldridge kicks this one deep to Cage once again. He has a couple career kick return touchdowns against us. And Steven Steen luckily catches up to him at the 50. That was merely another kick return touchdown. Across the middle of the field, wide open. Tackled by Darrell White and Shane. Now a 1st and 10 from the 31. Raiders are going to pass the ball here. Throwing it deep. Shane in great coverage. And Shane picks him off. And Shane's going to bring it out of the end zone with a couple of blockers down to the 22-yard line. And a great play by Shane. In the past, we don't see Shane make that play. But now, Shane with a great play. Now a 1st and 10 from the 22 for the Huskies. A play action pass here. Just going to check it down to Drew Stevens. He breaks one tackle, but only able to pick up 3 yards. The Huskies have a chance to drive down the field now, take the lead before halftime. 2nd and 7 from the 25. And Drew Stevens with a great run. And this offensive line, I'll say it again, is opening up some amazing holes this game. Drew Stevens can go through whatever hole he wants right now. This Raiders defensive line has no chance of stopping him in the backfield. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. See Hoskins in the game for the first time as a Husky. As Jason Blacklock with a great catch downfield. A 50-50 ball underthrown by Josh a little bit. And he goes up and he hangs onto it. Now a 1st and 10 from the 40. Empty set here for Josh. 1:30 left and ticking. And Damien wide open across the middle of the field. And Damien has a ton of running room down to the 18-yard line. And Damien is off to a great start in this season. 1st and 10 from the 18 now. As Peterson hangs on to that one for the Huskies. Picks up a nice gain of 6 as his first catch for the Huskies. 2nd and 4 from the 12. 30 seconds left in this half. As Josh takes off running. Had a couple of blockers and is laid out at the 5. And the Huskies take a timeout. Timeout called by the Huskies with 25 seconds left at the 5. It's going to be a handoff to Drew Stevens, and he's going to walk into the end zone for a Huskies touchdown. And the Huskies take a 17-14 lead, scoring 14 unanswered against these Raiders. As James Aldridge will kick this one deep to Cage to about the 2-yard line. As Huffman and McMillan make a nice tackle on the play down to the 24-yard line. See what the Raiders want to do here with Stokes in the backfield on 1st and 10. A nice play by Gage, or Stan I should say, and CJ. That will end this first half as the Huskies are up 17-14. As the offense gonna have to take some shots downfield a little bit, but defensively gonna have to stop that run. And if you're the Huskies, you're gonna have to stick with the run as well, and then try and bounce play action off of that as Gage will get it from a couple yards deep in the end zone. We'll bring it out as he is tackled down at the 21-yard line. And Drew Stevens carries 79 yards and a touchdown. As the Raiders defense doesn't look the same as it did in the past. Struggling here in this one. 1st and 10 from the 21. It's a bubble screen to Hunter. Damien in the what? As the lead blocker, Hunter's only able to get 3. Now a 2nd and 7 from the 24-yard line. Trips to the left for Josh. It's going to be a read option here to Drew Stevens, and he's pushed forward for about 5. Nice job by the offensive lineman, pushing Drew forward. Now a 3rd and 2 from the 30-yard line. Haskins in the backfield. Play action fake here. As Jason Blacklock is wide open downfield. Picks up the 1st down, and this offense is rolling right now. And these Raiders have no answer for him on 1st and 10 from the 40. Play action pass once again. Josh just gonna check it down to Damien. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 from the 44 after the completion to Damien. It's a handoff to Drew Stevens, and this time he's met. Only picking up 2 yards, had a huge hole, but a good shed by Whittaker. 3rd and 8 from the 43-yard line. Huskies nearing field goal range. Play action pass here. And Josh is picked off. Going across the middle of the field to Connor. And was a tight window. And that one, Josh has to be shaking his head about. As that was not a good read. Now it's a 1st and 10 from the 35. There's a nice tackle on Stokes by Shane. Shane having a really nice game so far. Only a 4-yard pickup. 2nd and 6 from the 39. Huskies send a blitz. And just overthrown Mike Reeves. McDonald gets hit on the play, and Mike Reeves was wide open, and luckily for the Huskies, that one was not completed. Now a 3rd and 6 from the 39. As Vigil Hatcher and Caden closing in, and Caden gets the sack on McDonald. As this D-line has been pretty solid all game, getting pressure after McDonald. And now force a punt here after the turnover. Connor Kelly back there for the Huskies. He gets the ball to the 33-yard line. And Drew Stevens still having a very good game. 1st and 10 from the 33. We see Steven Sutherland in the backfield now. It's a handoff to Steven, and he hits a good hole. Picks up 11 on that carry down to the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 44. Stevens still in the backfield for the Huskies here. Play action pass, and Kylo's wide open on that one, and he has a good little pickup after the catch down to the 40. First catch of the game for Kylo, 4-16. 1st and 10 from the 40. First and 10 from the 40. Josh tries to hit Hunter underneath as he was getting hit, incomplete on the play. Now a second and 10 from the 40, an empty set here for the Huskies. They go with a screen play to Connor Kelly. Connor couldn't make the one-man miss, only able to pick up 4 on the screen. First catch of the season for Connor. Now will be a 3rd and 6 from the 35. Hunter hangs on to that one and picks up the first down after taking a hard hit. Nice catch by Hunter across the middle. First and 10 from the 29. 4th catch of the game for Hunter. Play action pass and the blitz is coming in. Josh has to roll away and he's hit as he was hit on the run. And that one might be going back for 6. Drew Stevens catches him at the 21-yard line, and the blitz came in immediately. The Huskies never recognized it. And it's a 1st and 10 from the 21 for the Raiders. Check down on the play. Picks up 9 to Cage. 2nd and 1 from the 12 now. Bunch to the right for McDonald. See if this defense can stand strong here. It's a nice play by Dylan to break up that pass. Now will be a 3rd and 1. Third and 1. That's Dylan with a pick now. A great play by Dylan. Covering Stevens very nicely, and Dylan's off to the races. Only McDonald in front of him. And he can't catch him, and Dylan's going to bring it back for 6. And the Huskies are going to take a 10-point lead here. It's a great play by the defense to end the 3rd quarter. And this is more of the defense we saw in that preseason. A stingy defense taking the ball away and getting after the quarterback, and more of the same here in this one. This Cage will get it at the goal line. Brought down at the 24-yard line, and there will be one more play before the end of the quarter. 2 seconds left here. First and 10 from the 24. And CJ with a great ankle tackle on Stokes to end the quarter. And this defense is balling right now, bailing out this offense after 2 turnovers in that 3rd quarter. A 2nd and 10 from the 24. Huskies send a blitz here. And a great play by Dylan, getting Cage down after picking up 6 yards. And that will be a 3rd and 4 from the 30-yard line. McDonald under center here. And a bad throw by McDonald will bring up a 4th down here. McDonald, they're going to go for it here. A questionable call to go for it. But a 4th and 4 from the 30. Can this Huskies team get him off the field? And another awful throw from McDonald. Don't know what he was looking at. Maybe miscommunication from the receiver and quarterback there. But a turnover on downs. And now a 1st and 10 from the 30 for the Huskies. Looking to end this game here. Josh just gonna check it down, and Josh overthrows Drew Stevens on the run, and Gordon picks him off. And just when you think the Huskies are gonna put that nail in the coffin, Josh does that, and now the Raiders are given another chance as Grimes is coming in, breaks the sack there. Bishop with a good tackle. Grimes is going to have to bring down the quarterback on a play like that. But a 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 from the 35 for the Raiders with a bunch to the left here. And White with a good tackle after Cage picks up the first down. And he's becoming a real nice piece for the Raiders here. First and 10 from the 45 for the Raiders. 5 minutes left in this one. Down 10. Engage with a nice tackle after allowing a 4-yard pickup. Raiders finally over 200 yards of total offense this game. Holloway with his 2nd catch of the game, but Dillon and Young jump on the tight end Edwards. A 4-yard or 3-yard pickup for Edwards. We'll bring up a 3rd and 3. Third and 3 from the 48. As it's an incompletion. Gage with very nice coverage on that and a near perfect ball from McDonald. The receiver just couldn't get his feet in. Now a 4th and 3 from the 48. And they go with a run play. And Caden couldn't get him down. And neither could Dillon. And he picks up the first down. A ballsy call by the Raiders coach to run it on a 4th and 3. Caden nearly made a great play on it. Just couldn't bring him all the way down. Same with Dillon. Now a 1st and 10 from the 41. As Vigil is coming in and forces a throwaway from McDonald. Having his worst game against this Huskies defense in his career. A 2nd and 10 from the 41. Empty set here for the Raiders. It was a nice group tackle on 2nd down, but Stevens picks up the first down and Raiders go no huddle here. 1st and 10 from the 31. Now with an empty set in the backfield. Right over the linebacker Darrell White down to the 1-yard line. A great throw from McDonald. See what they do here on 1st and goal. They go with an underneath route and McDonald throws it behind the tight end. Maybe was expecting him to sit down, and Stevens kept running. Now a 2nd and goal from the 1. 3 minutes left in this one. Can this Huskies defense stand strong? And threw it right over Justin's head, and Justin just didn't react to the ball. Nearly had a pick. Now a 3rd and goal from the 1. And a great play by number 60. I believe that's Larry Sims. It is Larry Sims. And now a weird play on 4th down for Stevens' 3rd touchdown. And the Raiders are back in this one. Down 3. A weird play on 4th and goal. Bounces off of Stevens' head. And then Steven catches it off the bounce. But now can the Huskies close this one out? Up 3 with 2:44 left. Gage brings it to the 21 once again. And Josh is going to have to play better this drive here. 1st and 10 from the 21. The run has been there all game, but the Raiders are stacking the box now. Hunter coming in motion. And it's a run to Hunter. And Hunter makes one guy miss. Picks up 9 on the rush. A great play call by Coach Paul to get the Raiders defense a little confused as they were stacking the box. Now he's 2nd and 1 from the 30. Last play before the 2-minute warning. The handoff to Drew Stevens, who can't get the first. Stevens can't get that first down. Now will be a 3rd and inches coming out of the 2-minute warning. The Huskies could pick this one up. Go a long way towards winning. 3rd and inches. 3 tight ends on the field for the Huskies. Stevens in the backfield. And it's going to be a handoff to Stevens, and he breaks that initial tackle and picks up the first down. A great run by Drew Stevens. First and 10 from the 33. Another first down will end this one, as it's a handoff to Stevens, who makes a nice cut. Picks up 6 on that one. Now he's 2nd and 4 from the 39. Haskins in the backfield now for the Huskies. It's going to be another handoff, and Haskins is pushed forward and gets the first down for the Huskies. And with the Raiders having no timeouts left, this one is pretty much over for the Huskies. Drew Stevens takes the first down carry for 3. As the Raiders D-line has really played better in the second half here. But a 2nd and 7 from the 46. Minute 10 left and ticking. It's a handoff to Drew Stevens, and Stevens stiff arms one man down to the 40-yard line, and that one will officially do it. The Huskies are going to start this season 1-0. As Josh will just take a knee, as he's had a bad second half here in this one. But the Huskies are able to get the win. That is a huge division win on primetime. Check out some of the stats. Josh with a 70.4 QB rating, 16 of 22, 161, 1 touchdown to 2 interception. Drew Stevens, 14 carries, 112 yards, and a touchdown. A couple other carries along there for a couple other players. And the passing game was kind of lackluster. Damian, Hunter, and Jason all with 4 catches. Damian with a touchdown. As a sack allowed from Brian Thomas and Frank Webster, who hopefully isn't hurt for too long. Darrell White and Shane led the team in tackles. A tackle for loss from Larry Sims, Caden, CJ, Darrell White, and Vigil Hatcher. And a sack from Caden and Vigil. A pick from Dylan and a pick from Shane. Pick 6 from Dylan, I should say, and a pass deflection for Dylan. No picks. No forced fumbles, but the Huskies do hang on to this one, 24-21, after coming back from 14-3. Hang on to win. Start the season 1-0. And I'll see y'all in week 2. Peace.